What is up, guys? Welcome back. So, it's been like this for a while, but I'm just dropping a video for you guys, okay? Um, New Tales from the Borderlands released last week. Did I play it? Yes. Did I love it? Yes, I did. I did actually love the game. It could have been a little bit longer. I am working on the trophies. Now that I have a PS5, I am able, of course, me being a trophy junkie and an achievement junkie like I am, I went through Wonderlands on PS4. Obviously, I got that completed on PS4 when I was only strictly on PS4. Then I completed the PS5 copy of Wonderlands. Always behind me making noises. So I completed the Wonderlands for PS5 completely. And then I have the PS4 copy and the PS5 copy of New Tales from Borderlands because I bought the bundle digitally, and then I bought a physical copy that's still sealed in the Borderlands room. So, Stinky, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? She doesn't see me that much like she used to because I'm always at my girlfriend's house. So, I did like New Tales from Borderlands. It could have been a little bit longer. The trophies are a little bit tougher to get because you kind of need to do the right decisions. You kind of need to do the right decisions, and then you have to get every single ending. And I think there's like 3 or 4 endings to New Tales from the Borderlands. So it might take me a little bit of time to actually do that. I'm still working on the PS5 copy. I had not started the PS4 copy yet. But of course, I'm going to try to get all the trophies in all of those games. And it'll be a little bit of time before the next Borderlands game comes out. And in between that, I can go back and work on my chaos levels because I think I'm at chaos level 60 or something on Wonderlands. But New Tales was really good. I don't want to spoil anything yet because the game has only been out for a week. So I don't want to spoil anything if you are planning on playing New Tales from Borderlands. I would tell you this, though. If you are a huge Borderlands fan, you love the story and everything, then I think it's definitely worth the price for you to pick it up. If you are very hesitant on a game that's like a Telltale Games, because this is technically what it is based from, I would say wait till the price to drop or wait for it to go on sale on PlayStation or Xbox or Steam and then play it then. So that's my go-to because it's not a traditional Borderlands game. This is a choice decision-making game and story-driven game. So if you are someone that played the Telltale games and do like that, then it's definitely worth the time to do it. Even if you're just in for Borderlands for the story, then this is definitely a game for you. But if you're looking for a shooter like every other Borderlands game, then this isn't like that. But it is very fun. It's funny, and I think it's worth the $50 that it cost. If you are in it for that. If not, you can just wait for it to drop. Before I go, I do want to mention something about Bunkers and Badasses. Obviously, you can see up here, I have a bunch of my minis and stuff up there. I have been working on Bunkers and Badasses stuff. I haven't gotten a lot of chance to paint a lot more. I did paint some. I got some pirates done and stuff like that. I did not get a lot of stuff done. And I have actually played my first 3 campaigns, but I haven't been playing it. I am actually the bunker master for my group. So I'm having a good time with it, but since not everything that I have planned is done, and my group is basically like, oh, we just want to play, just get the system, learn the system and stuff like that. Since they're like that, I had to just throw them into something random. So I literally just threw them in some woods and said, hey, you're walking down the woods, and I'm using this book that has basically a bunch of maps that you can play on. That's what I'm using. And it's very good for this specific thing. I've been using trees and like little trees that you could put on the map. And I put it on the map, and I feel like it's given my crew a lot of ideas because a lot of times when there's trees and there's enemies, The person that plays Psycho basically uses her buzz axe to chop down trees, and she was rolling pretty good. So the trees have been just killing enemies, which is great. So in the beginning, I'm starting them off and going against goblins and like orcs and stuff like that. They haven't faced orcs yet, but they will tomorrow because tomorrow is our game day, or today, Saturday. So we are definitely going to be facing some orcs in our next session. This one's going to be more theater of the mind than anything, because we're in a travel situation. So I had them go through a bunch of woods and then an encampment, and then I think the best way to do the travel situation for right now is just theater of the mind, and then in between just have them face a couple things, let them level up, and then I will get them to the next big piece. My next big piece after that, and I don't have to worry about anything because they don't watch my YouTube channel because they're too busy as well. My next big piece is a big town, or a big, like, not a city, but like I guess a bigger town, and I'm gonna have them announce something that is in the big picture, because this is what's going on. I went and I got the Wolfenstein board game. 3 boxes, I think it was. One was the main game, one was terrain, and then one was, I think, extra miniatures, like an expansion to it. So these are some of the miniatures, and it is very cool. If you played the Wolfenstein game, it's a World War II s game where, like, if the Nazis like won the war, or had the upper hand of the war. So it's that. But I'm not using the minis as technical Nazis. I'm going to actually use them as Hyperion soldiers. I think they're going to be Hyperion soldiers, because my whole thing is I want to make a huge faction, kind of like the way the new Tales from the Borderlands did, where one faction came, it was TDO this time, that is trying to take over. And we did see a Hyperion in 2 try to take over. So, and I think, was it Atlas in the first game? I think it was Atlas in the first game. I think it was. But check this out. I have Battle Sisters for Warhammer that I want to do in this game, and that will match Hyperion. So if I can get the Hyperion stuff, right, to fit with the guys and stuff in this, and then mix it with the Battle Sisters for Warhammer 40k, because I basically bought the 40k army just because, one, they look cool, but I wanted to have them either work alongside or face against my crew in Bunkers and Badasses. Every miniature that I bought, every terrain that I bought, was not made or bought for 40k or for D&D. It was all for Bunkers and Badasses. I have such a huge scheme just waiting for these guys. So, I also got terrain. Like, I mean, it's pretty cool, because the Wolfenstein terrain is kind of like, it's kind of like a dungeon crawler kind of thing. Some parts have carpet, but I think I'm going to paint it all up as stone, like engraved stone, and then it can be used as, I guess, spots where these soldiers are like trying to take over the Wonderlands. So we'll see. And I guess anything that looks like techish. I'm sorry, there's a lot of hair in here because of this punk ass right here. I don't know if you can see it, but my bed is full of her. She's shedding like crazy. God damn. Okay. Yeah, so I want to definitely make a faction. I was thinking, okay, I could do like an Atlas thing, and then it'll be red and black and probably white with the Battle Sisters anyway, and then the same colors for the Wolfenstein enemies as well. But I want to be different. Like, I just want to be like, okay, what would I do? And it would be harder because it's yellow. Yellow is not the easiest thing to paint, so on a miniature. because the coverage isn't that great. But if I can really work with this and make it work, I'm gonna do it because I think that's a really good challenge for me, and I think that having a pretty good like Hyperion, or I guess Hyperius, because in Wonderlands or Bunkers of Badasses it's a fantasy situation. Um, it would be nice to have like a big Hyperius or Hyperion army that my crew will have to be like, damn, like they're taking over. They're trying to take over the Wonderlands and like take it over. Anything futuristic too would be Magitech. I'm going to be like, okay, these look futuristic, but it's all magic. So it's just I have to go full fantasy with this because that's what I really want to do. But a lot of this it's kind of hard because miniatures, when you get ones with guns, they're usually sci-fi or military miniatures. Even the Bunkers and Badasses miniatures that we got, they just look like the regular Borderlands characters. They're not. They don't have a fantasy spin to them. Like they just look like themselves. But I'm trying to work around that. I'm just gonna probably paint them up like normal, and then use them as NPCs because everybody that I play with so far has made their own characters, and I like that. I like that they're not just. I can use the actual miniatures as NPCs because that means it'll feel more Borderlandsy, like you know. So I think that's pretty cool. But that's basically it. I just wanted to drop and give you guys an idea of what I thought and my thoughts and opinions on New Tales from Borderlands. I do like it. I think it's a great game. It is very fun and it's pretty hilarious, especially at certain points. I'm just working on trying to get all the trophies, but I have to do that in the time that I have to play it. And I also have to work around my bunkers and badasses too, because I'm trying to work on that stuff. Because eventually, my crew's gonna get to a spot where I'm like, damn, I gotta like start like putting shit together for them, because like they're gonna want to know. Because I want them to go against Lord Shitler, because that's what his name's going to be. If you don't know who Lord Shitler is or who I'm referring to, it's one of the bad guys in Wolfenstein. But yeah, guys, remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys have any questions about New Tales from Borderlands that I didn't answer here, you can ask them in the comments down below, and I'll let you know if I know the answer to it. And if you have any questions or anything about bunkers and badasses, or just anything, if you played bunkers and badasses and want to share your experience with playing that tabletop game with us, that'd be great. Just comment down below in the comments section. But as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.